Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Caitlin from Caitlin Plans, and today I'm going to be doing my June 7th through 13th catch-all spread. Excited about this one because I've been kind of sitting on this idea for a while. I'm going to be taking scrapbook paper from this Maggie Holmes Sunny Days paper pad. This is a summer-themed scrapbook paper pad. I think I got it last year from Joann's. I already went ahead and pre-cut the paper that I wanted. It's going to go along the middle of the spread. And then I'm pairing it with Seashells from According to Allie. It's like seashells on seashells this week. And for the more functional stuff, we're going with minimalist because the colors match up nicely. I am ready to get some stickers on paper, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'd like to do is get the scrapbook paper down. I have my Tombow Mono Dots adhesive. I cut these already perfectly to size using my paper trimmer. I just measured out how big they needed to be and cut them down. I decided I wanted to do them in the middle row, and then for this one, I didn't want it peeking into the sidebar because I want to leave the sidebar as like a running checklist for the week. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere these to the pages, and I'll be back in a second. Alrighty, those are in place. I have a feeling this is going to be a pretty quick and easy spread. I don't have a lot going on. I just need a little bit of space, and it's going to be pretty decorative. I just want to use probably blue. I was thinking maybe gray, but blue looks good to mark some functional like appointments and stuff like that. I have two different meetings on the 9th, so that Wednesday. I don't want to use the exact same box for both of them because it would be a little weird to just have the two blue boxes on Wednesday and no boxes elsewhere, but I'm going to put one there for now. There's some gold foiling in the scrapbook paper, so I think maybe just taking regular gold boxes would also help with the spread. I have one meeting for like an appointment, and then one of them is a reading group that I'm in for school, or just doing readings related to a symposium that we're planning for the fall or the spring. I don't know exactly when it is, but there's a symposium we're planning for. And then I'm going to take some of Allie's seashells. I'll leave a link to her shop down below. I think these are still in stock, if I'm not mistaken. There is a lot of white border on these, so I'm going to trim them down a bit because I don't want the white border taking up a lot of like the box outline, I guess is the best way to phrase that. So I'm just going to cut some of the excess. And this is a good way to kind of tailor matte stickers to your liking. I like these as matte stickers. Allie always does a good job deciding which ones should be matte and which ones should be clear. And most of her stickers have very like minimal outlining on them, especially her hand lettered stickers. So putting a seashell down there. I'm looking forward to spending time at the beach this week. It's been a while since I've been to the beach. And I honestly used to really dislike going to the beach. There's something about sand that I absolutely hate the texture of. But I really love finding sea glass on the beach. So I gotta weigh the benefits, the pros and the cons of being on the beach. I have a lot of ideas of what I want to do with this scrapbook paper pad. I've already picked a few combos to match some Create with Mandy beach stickers that I have. If you saw my little unboxing of that, you've already seen the two sets of like summary stickers I got from her. And this Maggie Holmes scrapbook paper pad, it's just adorable. I love most things that Maggie Holmes does. It's right up my alley. It's definitely my aesthetic. It's over the top. And speaking of over the top, I wasn't exactly sure if I wanted to combine these shells with the shell scrapbook paper. I posted on my Instagram and I was like, how are we feeling about this? Shells on shells or pick one? And in my heart, I knew I wanted to do both, but it might have been overkill. But I'm going with the overkill. It was actually pretty split. I think people understand that I'm definitely someone who likes to use a lot of over-the-top patterns and prints. If I had thought this through, which I say that every single time I use these stickers, I would have flipped some of the ones that have the bars at the top, but I'm not in the mood to peel them up off the pages. So I'm doing just random colorful boxes for functional stuff. Someone is mowing their lawn outdoors, And you know, it might actually be my mom. So I told her I was filming. The nerve, getting the lawn in shape. Okay, so more gold, because I have one over here. And if in editing I find that the lawnmower noises are too much, I actually might switch to a voiceover, but if you're hearing this, that means that I decided to leave it. Another little shell up here. I'm bringing that pink tone over. All right, trim this one up. It's a little sea urchin, and that's gonna go like up here in this corner. I think it looks fine. I don't think it's too much, and I think I'm also gonna try to find some kind of like confetti-esque sticker to make these a little less like they feel like they're floating in space, you know? For the sidebar, I was thinking like some kind of continuous checklist for the week, but I'll stick it in a box. I'll pick one of these. These aren't lined, so I guess I'll go with dot grid this time around, or graph paper. I always feel ridiculous using graph paper stickers on the graph paper backing, but what's new? I'm gonna go ahead and cover up that notes icon because even though it matches, I don't really want it there this week. If you saw my setup for my new catch-all planner that starts in July, you will have seen that the planner I picked has no notes icon. It's just a beautiful blank, or it might be dot grid sidebar, and I'm so excited about that. Pausing for the second on the functional stuff, I found these in Jungle Vibes, and I think these are the accent that I needed to pair with my shelf. I keep wanting to say shellfish because I'm allergic to shellfish, like super allergic to shellfish, and I just have it ingrained in my head, like the allergen spiel for when I'm going to restaurants. If you are someone who has food allergies, you probably know what I'm talking about, but it's a little speech I get to give the waiter every single time I go out to eat food. Yeah, I don't know if you knew I had food allergies or not. It's not like a defining factor of my identity or anything, but it's limiting, and shellfish are one of them. I've never had an issue going to the beach with my allergies though. Like, it might be because I live in the Midwest, so there's not like a lot of like shellfish crawling the beaches. I imagine I'd have a much harder time going to somewhere like Maine, where they have like, I don't know. I've never been to Maine, always wanted to go. But in my head, they have like lobster, like just crawling up on the beaches or whatever. I feel like they're probably deep water fish that you actually have to like go find in the deep water. But in my imagination, there's just lobster all over the beach. Sounds like a personal nightmare of mine, but we're going with it. I'm just using a whole bunch of these little diamonds. I think they look so cute. And then this one, I'm gonna go with a bigger section. I need some kind of shell up here on Wednesday's box. So that'll go there, and then I'll pick a shell. This one looks cute. I'm staying away from this purple one because I just don't think the color palette is gonna match exactly. I'm going for more like pinks and neutrals. This one has some blue in it, which will look nice against the blue box. I'd love to find a giant gold lettered quote to go in the sidebar. So I'll look through some sticker books. I think I have like happy quotes somewhere around here. I'm going to the Out for Adventure sticker book, and I'm going with one that says Out for Adventure. Matches the title of the book, but it also matches my color palette. It's pink and gold, and it's so cute. Do I want it in line with these ones? Maybe. Now I'm like reconsidering, should I have quotes in boxes as well? Like, that looks so cute. We'll go over here with this one. Out for Adventure on Sunday. And there's still enough room to write up here at the top. Keep on Dreaming is also really cute. And it's just gold. So I wonder if I could fit that in somewhere. How about right up here? Keep on Dreaming. Oh, so pretty. For bullet points, I'm going to use Happy Plans, and I'm going to use this color right here. It's like a blue-green, and it matches these shells so closely. I'm gonna use this as like a running to-do list for the week, so I'm just gonna kind of fill this up with bullet points and leave somewhere at the top for it to get titled. I'll be back in a second once these are all in place. All filled in. I like it this way because during the summer things don't really have days assigned to them. It's more of like, get it done when it gets done. And I have a couple options for what I want to do in the sidebar. I like this one that says amazing because it does match the typography of this, even though this is in capital letters. I was having a hard time finding something that didn't look like it didn't belong with the other two quotes, and this is really close. And this might be a little out of left field because I never use princess stickers, but I have both of these books. This one I actually got for my college roommate's wedding, which is Cinderella themed. So look forward to a Cinderella themed spread in a couple of weeks. I wanted to do something that matched her theme, but there's some ones in here for Ariel that match the beachy theme because obviously like these are beachy. My idea now is probably use the one that came out of Happy Plans and then integrate like some of these little bubbles and like starfish in here. That would be cute because I don't plan on using these stickers for anything else, to be completely honest. And these ones are colored in, so they don't match the theme as well. I got this book because of the hype. No shame to it, but FOMO is a real thing. Let's go ahead and do what I was thinking. So we're taking amazing, colors match up, the typography matches up, and that's gonna go over here in the sidebar. I'm gonna inch it up and then maybe something else can go below it, like a habit tracker perhaps, or like another seashell. That wouldn't be terrible. I could do like this one, like over here. I just gotta trim down the outline. That's all trimmed down and it's gonna go over here. Yeah, that looks good to me. So I've used my quote. I don't need this in the way. Now I just need some of these Little Mermaid stickers. I like the little gold bubbles. I think those will be perfect for what I'm doing here. There is labradoodle hair everywhere because I'm at my parents' still. I mean, by the time this video airs, I will not be here still, but I'm getting a lot of filming done because they have excellent lighting. I'd like to thank my parents for picking a house that has skylights because skylights do wonders for filming videos. And then this one's gonna go over here. I kind of like the way that it overlaps the typography. It integrates those two elements. I don't need forks. That's kind of out of question for what I'm doing. But everything else should work out nicely. Got a little flower. That might be the only flower in this spread, but I don't hate it. Now I'm just thinking about my college roommate's wedding and what I'm gonna do for that. I saw We Stan a Plan on Instagram did this beautiful spread that combined Cinderella stickers with the blue florals out of teacher florals. And I'm thinking that I'm gonna do something like that. I know I wanna combine it with florals of some type. Their wedding flowers are hydrangeas, and I don't have hydrangea stickers. Although the According to Allie release, which should have already happened, had hydrangea stickers. I just don't know if they'll be here in time for the spread. So we'll see what happens with that. I don't know. I'm not like a huge Disney person, and it really should be right up my alley because I love all things over the top, but I just didn't grow up with a lot of Disney movies. Like, I know who all the princesses are, but I haven't seen all the movies. Maybe that's something I'll do this summer because people really seem to like Disney stuff, and I don't want to be left out. I'm gonna put this one over here. We're getting into gold foil cluster overload. So maybe I don't use all of the stickers out of this book, but I'm getting close. So got some more shells up here. I don't know if I already mentioned this, but I asked on my Instagram story, like, should I combine the scrapbook paper with the shells? And then I'm like, oh no, it'll be totally simple. It'll be like a simple, like sophisticated spread. And now I'm here sticking like 15 million stickers on the page. And I should have trusted you guys. I have one last little like seaweed, and I want to frame the quote with this to kind of finish off the edge of the page. That looks pretty good. I'll use this somewhere else, just over here. And it fits nicely in that little nook, so I'm happy with that. A little remember header out of Happy Plans, and that's gonna go on the top of my sidebar. Oh, that looks so cute. Do I need any more according to Allie Seashells? I feel bad that I didn't use the sand dollar. But then again, I've used a lot of seashells. So maybe it's okay not to use all of them, and then I'll save these for like a daily page or like something else. I'll save these for like a fun insert. Monday's looking a little empty, so I'm taking one more gold box for functional space. I have no plans besides whatever's on Wednesday, so it's gonna be fun to figure out how to fill these all in. And then, I don't know if this needs anything. Maybe I'll peel some stickers from other places to kind of declutter them. So, got some seaweed, like that. And then this seashell from up here is a good one. So that'll just go there. Perfect, calling it good on that. And with that, my super non-minimal seashell spread that was supposed to be minimal is done. I love the way that this turned out with the scrapbook paper and the according to Allie Seashells. Using scrapbook paper is a great way to fill out portions of your planner if you don't have a lot on the docket for the week. So something as basic as doing the middle row of boxes takes up a lot of usable space, and sometimes you want that in your planner. So I'm happy with the way this turned out. The colors are fun, very beachy. I'm ready to go look for some sea glass now that this is in my planner. I'll leave the links down below for like Allie's shop. I think the Maggie Holmes probably is gone by now, but my Happy Planner affiliate links are down there and all that fun stuff. If you liked this video, hit that like button down below. You can also subscribe to my channel for more fun planner-related content, and follow me on Instagram at Caitlin Plans, where I share after the pen photos as well as photos of spreads that did not get videos. Thanks for watching, and happy planning!